The present hierarchical system was based on an older Norse system. In older Norse communities, the serf class was the bottom caste, the craft caste just above it, with the warrior caste just below the royal chieftain's caste. And all systems today are based on the blue world border system and the philosophy of triumph and heroes as opposed to Greek tragedies. So if you believe in heroes and hierarchy, you are a blue world border operative. And you believe in a hierarchical system made up by slavers to keep people slaving for them. After all, that is all it is. Plato believed in the hierarchical system, or chose to. Socrates and Diogenes did not. Plato was a blue world border operative, Socrates and Diogenes were not. Philosophically, it's a straightforward question. Do you believe it is in your interest to be part of a gang that enslaves others, or do you believe it is in your interest to treat everyone as if they were yourself? Bearing in mind the blue world border has always created division to stop the philosophy of Socrates and Diogenes. I believe the Paeacp is the continuation of the philosophical fight Socrates and Diogenes had with Plato. The Romans, or the Roman Platonism view of the world, New Socrates' view of the world, would ultimately lead to a better and equal society for everyone, and did not want that. They wanted slaves. So to combat this truth being understood by the masses, created Jesus, a representation of Socrates, who they gave most of the wisdom of Socrates to, and had him and his belief system crucified, and added the message that all this goodness is for the birds and can only be achieved in heaven, and Jesus himself knows this, so has sanctioned and forgiven the sins you, or more accurately, the hierarchical slavers or Platonists may commit in this life. So if you do not join the Paeacp or Paeacpab, you are a blue world border operative, full stop. The Socrates philosophy has been proven to be the correct system by the blue world border having creating an unequal slave society and managing to hide their taking the profit of slavery behind blue world border slaves believing in heroes and triumph, now realizing this cover has a limited lifespan and will end when more and more slaves start asking questions about heroes. No more heroes anymore, as the Stranglers pointed out. But they could only switch from their old style hierarchical debt slavery to the best system of society that includes no need for division or war, when they could guarantee control of the people/slaves in that system via an all-electric CBDC social credit system and deny the people/slaves access to the planet's natural resources and the ability to escape blue world border slavery, which anyone whose mind is not under the control of the blue world border system can see is happening right now. All avenues of escaping blue world border slavery are denied by, and on the face of it, reasonable restrictions on your freedom. And all slaves are included in this inclusive, equal, safe, slave, prison.